when John died, his management company had gotten rid of his music library, much to the dismay of a lot of people. And but fortunately, I had saved all my original copies of my original handwritten manuscripts. And so when Rick contacted me, I said, I don't have the original music, but I have my original scores. And Rick said the same thing, let's put them on computer. And lo and behold, we've done what, maybe, I don't know, 30, 40 songs like this. And we've, in a sense, we've rescued the entire library. All the original arrangements, everything is there. So thanks to Rick for doing that and making it possible to go and perform these works and keep John's legacy alive.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he's never been before. Left yesterday behind him, you might say he was born again. Might say he's found a key to every door. When he first came to the mountain, his life was far away on the road, hanging by a song. But the string's already broken and he doesn't really care. Keeps changing fast and it don't last for long. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Shadows from the starlight, softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Well, he climbed Cathedral Mountain, saw silver clouds below, saw everything as far as he can see. And they say that he got crazy once, he tried to touch the sun, but he lost his friend and kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the stream, seeking grace in every step he takes. His sight has turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of the clear blue mountain lake and the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. He can talk to God and listen to the casual reply. His mind's still full of wonder, but his heart still knows some fear. The simple things he cannot comprehend. While they're trying to tear the mountains down and bring in a couple more. More people, more scars upon the land. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. I know he'd be a poor man, but never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, well, the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I see it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire and everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rocky Mountain High. Yep. Welcome to Rocky Mountain High, celebrating the music of John Denver. And everybody's in a good mood tonight? Awesome. Well, we've got a fun show planned for you, and I know that there's people looking, staring at me right now with their mouth wide open. They can't get over the uncanny resemblance. It's a problem. I was walking down, Main Street of Balzac today. People were yelling, "John!" I turned around, but it wasn't for me. But we have a good show planned for you. And as you heard Lee talk about the fact that this has been an ongoing project of his and mine for the last, we started back in 2017. Actually, it was 2016 when I first got in touch with him, but 2017 when we officially started. And it's been a labor of love, let me tell you. And that's a little older, that particular clip. We're now over 80 songs that we've rescued. So it's an opportunity for symphonies in the future to play them, and the way they were written and the way Lee arranged them, but more importantly, the way John played the guitar, because that's what Lee's arrangements were all about, around John's guitar playing. But it's been a great trip, and we've got a great show here planned for you tonight. But before we do that, does anybody know the phrase that John coined back? It was actually a phrase from the 60s, but he kind of made it world famous. Anybody know? That's it. So on the count of three, I want you all to do it as loud as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was okay. Come on, you can do better than that, can't you?
Try it.
Let me try it one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. We're gonna get high tonight. Here we go.
I had an uncle named Matthew, was his father's only boy. Born just south of Colby, Kansas, was his mother's pride and joy. Said joy was just a thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. All the stories that he told me back when I was just a lad. All the memories that he gave me, all the good times that he had. Growing up a Kansas farm boy, life is mostly having fun. Riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind a mule beneath beneath the sun. He said joy was just a thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold is just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. Well, I guess there were some hard times, and I'm told some years would lead. Had a storm in 47. A twister came and stripped them clean. He lost the farm, he lost his family. He lost the wheat and lost his home. But he found a family Bible. Faith was solid as a stone. He said joy was just the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold is just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. So he came to live at our house, and he came to work the land. He came to ease my daddy's burden, and he came to be my friend. So I wrote this down for Matthew. Oh, it's for him this song is sung. Riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind a mule beneath the sun. He said joy was just a thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold is just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. He said joy was just a thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold is just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue, just a Kansas summer sky.
Song called Matthew, all about, you know, growing up on a farm and all the good things that happen on a farm. You know, we've this is the second last night of our tour. We started off in Sherwood Park, and we went to Lethbridge, and then Medicine Hat, Moose Jaw, Winkler, Brandon, Yorkton, Lloydminster, Red Deer.
Good job.
And here, yeah, we're here. And you know, I got to tell you, that song, especially in Winkler. You know, Winkler, that song just went over like gangbusters. There was all these combines in the parking lot. They love that song. You know, the one thing that I wanted to mention about singing along tonight, you know, we want you to sing along. As John would say, please limit yourselves to the choruses and let us do the verses. I'm teasing. If you want to sing along. Sing everything. You know, just keep going for it, all right? All right. Now, you know, John was a very, very genuine and generous man. He would help people out a lot. You know, he was a philanthropist, and when he could help other musicians and give them a break, he would do that. Such is the case with this next song we're going to do for you. A couple of guys that really weren't doing much at the time, John decided to do a version of one of their songs. A couple of guys named John and Paul. Just were going nowhere. Yeah, so John did this version.
Born a poor young country boy, Mother Nature's son. All day long and I'm sitting singing song beneath the sun. Sit beside a mountain stream, watch her waters rise. Listen to
like John's version. It's very different. If you've ever heard, of course, the Beatles, if you ever heard their version of it, it's quite different. And it was written by, John. I think John wrote mostly of that, and of course Paul was in there. Does anybody know? John, of course, lived in Aspen, Colorado, most of his life, and most of his adult life, I should say. Does anybody know the name of John's home in Aspen, Colorado? No? Okay. Well, we're going to do a song that is actually the name of his home in Aspen.
It's a long way from LA to Denver, a long time to hang in the sky, a long way home to Starwood in Aspen, a sweet rocky mountain paradise. Oh, my sweet rocky mountain paradise. Springtime is coming round slowly. The gray skies are bringing me down. I can't remember when I've ever been so lonely. Can't remember what it's like to be home. Can't remember what it's like to be at home. I think on my lady's sweet memories. I think on my children's sweet smiles. I think on my home in Starwood in Aspen, all my friends and the snow-covered hills. All my friends are the snow-covered hills. Can I tell you, I'm happy to be here, to share and consider this time, where I see here a shadow of changes and a feeling of new friends to find. Oh, I see here some new friends to find. It's a long way from this place to Denver, a long time to hang in the sky, long way home to Starwood in Aspen, sweet rocky mountain paradise. Oh, my sweet rocky mountain paradise.
Starwood. Of course, that's the name of his home in Aspen, Colorado, Starwood. I love this next song because, it talks of hope. It talks about being with friends and being together and throughout your travels and the time you spend away, the time you come back home. It's the title song from his second album. It's called Poems, Prayers, and Promises.
I've been lately thinking about my life's time, all the things I've done, how it's been. I can't help believing in my own mind. No, I'm gonna hate to see it end. Seen a lot of sunshine, slept out in the rain, spent a night or two on my own. I've known my lady's pleasure, had myself some friends, spent a time or two in my own home. I'd have to say it now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have a chance to hang around. Lie there by the fire and watch the evening tide. All my friends, my old lady, sit and pass the pipe around. Talk of poems and prayers and promises, things that we believe in. How sweet it is to love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. What about tomorrow? What about our dreams? All the memories we share. Days they pass so quickly now, nights are seldom long. Time around me whispers when it's cold. Changes somehow frighten me, still I have to smile. Turns me on to think of growing old. For though my life's been good to me, there's still so much to do. So many things my mind has never known. I'd like to raise a family, like to sail away, dance across the mountain on the moon. I'd have to say now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have a chance to hang around. Lie there by the fire and watch the evening tide. All my friends, my old lady, sit and pass the pipe around. Talk of poems and prayers and promises, things that we believed in. Sweet it is to love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. What about tomorrow? What about our dreams? All the memories we share.
Thank you so much. Well, a lot of us were exposed to John Denver's music sitting around a campfire. And, somebody brought out a guitar and sat there and we sang along and, with the moon on the water and getting into a good mood. And we kind of want to recapture that feeling. So there's marshmallows and weenies underneath your chair. Made you look. No, but hold on. You know what? We need a little magic here. got our fire. Now, this, shh. You can hear it crackling. Yeah. Well, each one of us has had that experience where one song kind of, sort of stuck out more than the others. And such is the case with, like I say, everybody up here. To my left here, we've got this wonderful, wonderful singer that we first played together back in 2018 with the Edmonton Symphony. And Kara was our guest soprano. Lee had done a project called The Great Voices Sing John Denver, which was all opera singers, no guitar, just symphony and opera singers. And it was to show how his music transcended genres and really crossed over. And you were our guest that night.
Yes.
And when we were going back out on tour, I thought of you because you had such a wonderful voice. And we did, during COVID, we did a couple of duets.
Yes, we did.
We did, and did that kind of thing. And the other thing is she's got this smile that just radiates, right? I mean, it just does. So it lights up the room. But is there a song, you sang a song from the Great Voices. Oh, did you hear the lute? Yeah. But you sang a song from the Great Voices that John wrote.
Yes.
And you're going to sing it tonight, though, in more John style.
Yes.
Do it all, Rick? Are we going to do the whole song?
No.
Do the whole
No, we're not going to. No, I forgot to tell you. No. Sorry, I didn't clue in the band for this one, okay?
It's a good one.
Yeah, I forgot. It's been a long tour. No, you know what? If we did the full song of all these songs, we would be here till tomorrow.
You guys good for that?
You're okay with that?
That's all right.
All right, we'll go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And we're going for Bruce Springsteen's record. Now, we're just going to do a verse and a chorus of some of these songs to give you an idea.
So you speak to me of sadness and the coming of the winter, fear that is within you now that seems to never end, and the dreams that have escaped you, and a hope that you've forgotten. And you tell me that you need me now, and you want to be my friend, and you wonder where we're going. Where's the rhyme and where's the reason? And it's you cannot accept. It is here we must begin to seek the wisdom of the children, and the graceful way of flowers in the wind. For the children and the flowers are my sisters and my brothers. Their laughter and their loveliness would clear a cloudy day, like the music of the mountains and the colors of the rainbow. They're a promise of the future and a blessing for today.
Not just a pretty face, see? She can sing. Whoa. Well, over here on guitar, Sean Bray, and Sean and I have had a lot of discussions, a lot of talks about growing up in a home where your parents were into John Denver.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course,
yeah.
You sort of through osmosis
Yeah.
became a John Denver fan.
Yeah.
Is there a song that sticks out to you?
Well, there's so many, but we're already covering those in the show, so I thought I'd pick one that's not quite as well known, at least it wasn't to me. But it definitely resonates with me because I'm a musician, I stay up late, I meet really crazy, weird people, like most of the people on the bandstand here.
What are you talking about, man?
It's called Late Night Radio.
Good G.
There's lonely hearts from Arkansas, there's truckers from Des Moines, all there to keep me company in the A world unknown today, time is forever going on. The airways of the nation between midnight and the dawn. Late night radio, take it everywhere I go. My best friend when I'm lonely is my late night radio.
Oh, yeah. Well, my son's a trucker, and he does the late night run between Calgary and Vancouver. And, you know, he's come to love that song, and he just plays it all the time, cranking, you know, because it's so true. On the piano, we've got a fella that, to me, was the biggest surprise when we first started this project back 5 years ago. And because he comes out of the jazz world, and I didn't know how Neville would take to John Denver, but it turns out took to him pretty good, and he actually has become a big fan. And Neville, is there a song that sticks out for you?
Definitely, and it's a song that you introduced me to, and through Lee, through the great voices. It's a song that I think exemplifies John's lyrical writing. It is one of the most simply clear, beautiful love songs I've ever heard. It's called For You.
Just to look in your eyes again, just to lay in your arms, just to be the first one always there for you, just to live in your laughter, just to sing in your heart, just to be every one of your dreams come true. For the rest of my life for you, all the best of my life for you, Lord, only for you.
Boy, not just another pretty face over there either, right? That boy can sing. Well, beside me is my brother, and I've known him all his life, and and you know, we were weaned on John Denver. We grew up in a home that loved John Denver, and from a very early age.
John taught me how to play and sing, and gave me a 45-year career that took me all over the world playing for a lot of great people. So I'm very lucky, and this is kind of a very exciting full circle moment in my life where, as a kid, you know, you come back to this as an adult, and we've played with the full orchestra, of course, and everything else. It's thrilling. It's absolutely thrilling and exciting to do this. When we were coming here, of course, this is a song that we're not playing right now in the full set, but we went through Jasper, and we all had to get out of the van and get the guitars out and sing Rocky Mountain High. Oh yeah, it was great. You know,
There were people going by on the street. They were.
this is a beautiful song.
What are those people doing?
Oh, what's going on over there? But this is a beautiful song that John wrote about Jasper.
Up in the meadow in Jasper, but two men for ponies on a long, lonesome ride. See the high country and learn of her people, ways that they live there, ways that they die. How life in the mountains is living in danger from too many people, too many machines. And the time is upon us. Today is forever. Tomorrow is just one of yesterday's dreams.
Yeah, we can't relate to cold nights in Canada at all. Yeah. How many remember this song? Well, just 2 seconds here. All right, remember this one? It's 5 o'clock this morning and the sun is on the rise. Frosting on the window pane and sorrow in your eyes. Stars are fading quietly, the night will soon be gone. And so you turn away from me and tears begin to come. It's goodbye again. I'm sorry to believe in you. Goodbye again. As if you didn't know it's goodbye again. And I wish you could tell me, why do we always fight when I have to go? Thank you. Well, Kara, I want you to sing another. I want you to do another one. And this is a song that was actually a big hit, but not by John Denver, although he wrote it. It was first a hit by Peter, Paul, and Mary, and it goes back a little ways. And of course, Chantal Kraviechuk had a hit with it as well from the movie Armageddon. And we're going to do it, and Kara's going to do it. You're going to hit it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say to go.
Awesome. Take a bow there, Kara. That's enough. Yeah, don't get carried away now. You should have just gone. I got to tell you, we have a lot of fun on tour. This is an amazing group of people. And, you know, when you get 15 people in a very close quarters, you know, we have a van that we all travel in.
Yeah, things could go wrong really quick.
I get the front seat beside the driver. Always. So I'm fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? That's a true test of friendship, because these guys are, you know, getting along, and we all get along. We all have this common thread of love of music and love of John's music. We're going to pick it up. Are you ready? This song actually was a big hit for John, and it was a duet that he did with Emmylou Harris. He was born in a Bitterroot Valley in the early morning rain, while he saw the water heading north and home again, bringing a warm wind from the south, bringing the first taste of the spring. His mother took him to her breast, softly she did sing. Whoa, 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 Montana, give this child a home, a love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give him a fire in his heart, give him a light in his eyes, give him a wild wind for a brother and a wild Montana sky. His mother died this summer and he never learned to cry. He never knew his father and he never did ask why, and he never knew the answers that could make an easy way, but he learned to love the wilderness and to be a man that way. His mother's brother took him in to his family and his home, gave a hand that he could lean on and a place to call his own. And he learned to be a farmer, and he learned to love the land, and he learned to read the season, and he learned to make a stand. Whoa, 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 Montana, give this child a home, give him a love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give him a fire in his heart, give him a light in his eyes, give him a wild wind for a brother and a wild Montana skies. On the eve of his 21st birthday, he set out on his own. He was 30 years in running when he found his way back home, riding the storm across the mountains with an aching in his heart. Said he learned to turn the pages and to make a brand new start. Well, he never told the story of the time that he was gone. Some say he was a lawyer, some said he was a John. There was something in the city that he said he couldn't breathe. There was something in the country that he said he couldn't leave. Oh, Montana, give this child a home, give him a love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give him a fire in his heart, give him a light in his eyes, give him a wild wind for a brother and a wild Montana sky. Some say he was crazy, some are glad he's gone. Some of us will miss him, we'll try to carry on, bringing a voice to the forest, bringing a voice to the dawn, bringing a voice to the wilderness and the land that he lived on. Whoa, whoa, Montana, give this child a home, a love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give him a fire in his heart, give him a light in his eyes, give him a wild wind for a brother and a wild Montana skies. Oh, Montana, give this child a home, give him a love of a good family and a woman of his own. Give him a fire in his heart, give him a light
a wild wind for a brother and a wild Montana sky.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, when we first started this project way back, in 2018 and took it on the road, we got into a lot of trouble because we didn't include one song. A lot of trouble. The emails I got, death threats. Oh, it was brutal. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's something else. That was something totally different. Oh, my goodness. I shouldn't have had that beer before we went on.
Now it's slipping.
Carlos, you should never put beer out for us before we go on. Thank you for your hospitality. I do appreciate it. All right. Now, are you ready? Now, this song, you all know the words to it, so climb along, sing along.
Well, when I was a little bit of boy, just up off the floor, we used to go down to Grandma's house every month and or so. Have chicken pie and country ham and homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took the whole boat caught for the tick. It'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a bigger we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, after supper we'd sit around the fire, the old folks spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, Granny sing a ballad or two. I'd sit and listen, I'd watch that fire till the cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I'd know, I'd wake up in the morning at the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took a whole boat caught for the tick. It'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a bigger we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, I love my ma, love my pa, love Granny, Grandpa too. Been fishing with my uncle, rest with my cousin, even kissed and Lou. If I ever had to make a choice, guess it ought to be said, I'd trade them all, plus the gal down the road and Grandma's feather bed. I'd trade them all, plus the gal down the road.
What's wrong, guys? What's wrong? What's going on?
Have you ever seen the gal down the road? It was 9 feet high, 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. It was made from the feathers of 4 to 11 geese, took a whole boat caught for the tick. It'll hold 8 kids and 4 hound dogs and a bigger we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed.
All right. That's a fun song to play.
That's a good one.
I'm glad we put that back in. I really am. Yeah, that's a good song.
No more death threats.
Well, as we were talking about earlier on, we were talking about the Great Voices and the project that Lee did about 6 years ago called the Great Voices, Sing John Denver. And, I want to let Lee tell you a little bit about it.
He brought this song, Perhaps Love, to Placido. Placido loved the song immediately. And Milt had the idea, he said, maybe the two of them should sing it together.
We were in the studio, and John starts with the guitar, and I start singing, and he starts singing also. And when we finished the song, I said, oh my God, I said, we have to record this. And Milton from the cabin said, it's done.
I think Great Voices is a long-time descendant from that original idea of putting the opera singer together with John's music.
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm. It exists to give you comfort. It
is there to keep you warm. And in these times of trouble, when you are most alone, the memories of love will bring you home.
Perhaps love is like a window, perhaps an open door. It invites you to come closer. It wants to show you more. And even if you lose yourself and don't know what to do, the memory of love will see you through.
And love for some is like a cloud, the sun is strong as steel.
For some a way of living, for some a way to feel.
And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go.
Some say love is everything, some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of change, like a fire when it's cold outside, thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memory of love will be of you.
And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go.
Some say love's everything, some say they don't know. Perhaps love is like the ocean, full of conflict, full of change, like a fire when it's cold outside, thunder when it rains. If I should live forever and all my dreams come true, my memory of love will be of you.
Thank you so much. John sure wrote some amazing, beautiful songs. That one is such a beautiful song. A lot of people don't realize, too, that that was not only the catalyst for the great voices, but John singing with Placido Domingo at the time, it was the catalyst for the three tenors. Because Placido, after doing that, and the hit that Perhaps Love was, went to Luciano Pavarotti and Jose Carrera and said, we need to do more pop. We should do it together and do it kind of like John and I just did it. And that was the beginning of the three tenors, thanks to John. There you go. Did you learn that? Something you learned? Okay, go home and write that one down. Okay. Because there's going to be a quiz at the end of the night. See how many people remember. We're going to, we've got a great second half of the show planned for you. A lot of songs that are going to be familiar. Maybe a few that aren't so familiar, but we've got some good ones, and I hope that you'll stick around. But we're going to end this set with a song that came out of an amazing adventure that John had with Jacques Cousteau on Calypso.
Sail on a dream on a crystal clear ocean, right on the crest of a wild raging storm. service, the life and the living, in search of the answers to questions unknown. To be part of the movement, part of the growing, part of beginning to understand. I can list all the places you've been to, things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I can live so I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. I am. Oh, Lord. I am. Oh, like the dolphins that guide you, you bring us beside you, light up the darkness and show us the way. For though we are strangers in your silent world, to live on the land we must learn from the sea. To be true as the tide, free as a wind swell, joyful and loving, and letting it be. The lips of the places you've been to, things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I can live so I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. I can live so the places you've been to, things that you've shown us, the stories you tell. I can live so I sing to your spirit, the men who have served you so long and so well. I am. Oh, the Lord. I am. Oh, the Lord. I am. Oh, the Lord. I am. Oh, the Lord.
We'll be back after a short break. Thank you all.
Welcome to my morning, welcome to my day. I'm the one responsible, I made it just this way. I made myself some pictures, see what they might bring. I think I made it perfectly, wouldn't change a thing. La la la, la 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 la, la la la. Welcome to my happiness, you know it makes me smile. Pleases me to have you here for just a little while we open up the spaces, try to bring some change. And if the truth is told, they will never come again. La la la, la 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 la, la la la. closing of the day. Though I could try a million times, never find a better way to tell you that I love you. And all the songs I play are to thank you for allowing me inside your love today. Welcome to my morning, welcome to my day. I'm the one responsible, I made it just this way. I made myself some pictures to see what they might bring. I think I made it perfectly, I wouldn't change a thing. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la la la. Everybody. Of course, that's a song that John would start off his shows with, his live. If you have the live album, you know that that was the second song. The first song was when he was off stage. It was music makes pictures and often just don't. How many have that album? Oh, we got a few. How many have got a John Denver record? A record or CD?
8-track.
I still have the records. Yeah. Oh, well, we got a great second half planned for you. Got a great second half. And this song here is a song that was from one of his albums. I think it was 1979. And it featured John on the front cover, and he was sitting cross-legged. And it was kind of a bluish cover, and his glasses were a little, you know, like they had the tint. And he had a beautiful shirt on that had indigenous motif on it. It was called Spirit, and so is this.
Joined and sun was formed 10,000 years ago between the Swan and Hercules, where even dark clouds glow. To live with grace, to ride the swell, yet be strong of will. To love the wind, to learn her song, an empty space to fill. Apollo taught me to rhyme, Orpheus taught me to play, and Andromeda cast down her sign, Vega lights my way. Smoke wings in a galaxy, an endless flight through time. Laura gave her harp to him and left him free to climb. Winter's journey from the moon reached the summer sun, to rise again, to sing for you a song that's yet unsung. Apollo taught me to rhyme, yes he did. Orpheus taught me to play, Andromeda cast down her sign, Vega lights my way. Spirit joined and sun was born 10,000 years ago between the Swan and Hercules, where even dark clouds glow. To live with grace, to ride the swell, yet be strong of will. To love the wind,
spirit, complete with our white horses and the horses in the background. Can't beat that kind of spirit. Oh, well, I don't know if you knew this, but John kind of had a little bit of an identity crisis. He did. Not because of him so much, but because of the way radio was and the way that record companies were back in the 70s. Back then, they wanted to pigeonhole people. You are rock. You are adult contemporary. You are country. You are folk. And John kind of went all over the board, right? And it caused a lot of problems for radio, especially. You know, they didn't quite know what to do. It probably didn't help that he did songs like this.
Jessie went away last summer, couple of months ago. After all our time together, it was hard to see her go. She called me right up when she arrived, asked me one more time to come. 'Cause living on an LA freeway, am I kind of having fun? I think I'd rather be a cowboy. I think I'd rather ride the rain. I think I'd rather be a cowboy than lay me down in love's lady's chain. We were just beginning, it was such an easy way, laying back up in the mountain, making love on a sunny day. She got tired of picking daisies and cooking my meals for me. She could live the life she wants to, yeah, it's alright with me. I think I'd rather be a cowboy. I think I'd rather ride the range. I think I'd rather be a cowboy than lay me down in love's lady's chains. I'd rather lay on the side of a mountain than wander through canyons of concrete and steel. I'd rather laugh with the rain and the sunshine than lay down my sundown in songs or in themes. Oh, but I miss her every morning when I wake alone. The absence of her laughter is a cold and empty sound. Her memory always makes me smile, and I want you to know I love her, yes I love her, just enough to let her go. I think I'd rather be a cowboy. I think I'd rather ride the rain. I think I'd rather be a cowboy than lay me down in love lady's chains. I think I'd rather be a cowboy
be a cowboy. Yeah. Of course, we're in good cowboy land now. So it's okay. But it probably didn't help that he did this song either. Now, you all know the words, so remember the drill. Just kidding.
There's a storm across the valley. Clouds are rolling in. The afternoon is heavy on his shoulder. There's a truck out on the 4-lane, a mile or more away. The winding of his wheels just makes it colder. He's an hour away from riding on his prayers up in the sky. 10 days on the road are barely gone, and there's a fire softly burning, sunburns on the snow, and the light in your eyes make him warm. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Sometimes this so far feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. There's all the news to tell you. How'd you spend your time? What's the latest thing the neighbors say? And your mother called last Friday. Sunshine made her cry. She felt the baby moon just yesterday. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes it's so far, feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. All the times that I can lay this tired old body down, feel your fingers feathers soft on me. Kisses I live for, the love that lights my way, the happiness that living with you brings me. It's the sweetest thing I know of, just spending time with you. Little things that make a house a home, like a fire softly burning, supper on the stove, and the light in your eyes make me warm. Sing it, come on. Hey, it's good to be back home again. You know it is. Sometimes this so far feels like a long lost friend. Yes, and hey, it's good to be back home again. Hey, it's good to be back home again. Yes, it is. Sometimes this so far feels like a long lost friend. And hey, it's good to be back home again. said, hey, it's good to be back home again.
Oh, you guys sing real good. Woo! And this one here is going home with pictures of my nostril hairs.
She's going to
Looking
edit all
right
those.
up there.
She's going to edit all those out later.
Yeah, that guy's got a big nose. Holy cow.
Should have wore a kilt.
Next time we'll wear kilts. Next time.
Scandalous.
Well,
Scandalo.
you know, in the early 80s, John went off to Nashville and recorded an album there. Kind of changed a little direction. He actually, at that time, it was about 83, I think it was, and new management took over. They fired the original band, and the original band had some of the best players in the world. You know, Hal Blaine was playing drums, percussion. Dick Kniss, who was one of the best bass players around. Carlos was a percussionist as well. Steve Weisberg, all these people. And he just kind of went a different direction. And that was part of the struggle that he had, you know, with trying to keep up with the times and be relevant. But it started way back. It started back, you know, when he was about 1975, when he won the Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year. And I don't know if you remember seeing this, but the nominees were read by Charlie Rich. And he announced the winner, John Denver, and then proceeded to torch.
That's right.
Yeah, he torched it. Because he just didn't feel that John was country. And this is part of the problem. Right?
Charlie who? What?
Charlie who?
Yeah, Charlie Who.
Charlie
Charlie
who?
Who, yeah.
So, you know, when I first got together with Lee, I thought, I really want to know, what did John think? What did John think he was? And this is what Lee had to say. No, not yet. Not yet. Some days are done. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one.
Sometimes he has to be poked a little bit and prodded, you know. Keep him on the show. It's all right.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
You know, too bad when John was struggling through all this, it's a crime that he didn't write great songs, eh?
When you ask how I've been here without you, I like to say I'm doing fine, and I do. But we both know the truth is hard to come by. If I told the truth, it's not quite that true. Some days a diamond, some days a stone. Sometimes the hard time won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days a diamond, and some days a stone. Now the face that I see in the mirror, more and more is a stranger to me. More and more I can see there's a danger of becoming something I thought I'd never be. Some days a diamond, some days a stone. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days a diamond, and some days a stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, some days are stone. Sometimes a hard time won't leave me alone. Sometimes a cold wind puts a chill in my bones. Some days are diamonds, and some days are stone. Some days are diamonds, and some days are stone.
Oh, some days are diamonds. Don't you know it, huh? Don't you know it? Some days are diamonds. Now, we're going to hear what John really thought of himself through Lee. Here we go.
He thought of himself as a folk singer. You know, there's been a lot of questions about labels, but it's just, he just thought of as a folk singer. And what got to me is that his sense of melody was quite beautiful. And I said, you know, some of your songs are going to live into the future as you know, folk songs like from another era, from another time. They'll become part of the fabric of the culture. And that's exactly what's happened.
Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, taste your strawberry, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. Oh, I'll be a dandy, and I'll be your rover. You'll know who I am by the song that I sing. I'll feast at your table, I'll sleep in your clover. Who cares what tomorrow shall bring? Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberry, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. I can't be contented
with yesterday's glory. I can't live on promises, winter to spring. Today is my moment, now is my story. I'll laugh and I'll cry and I'll sing. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today. Sing it with us now. Today, while the blossoms still cling to the vine, I'll taste your strawberries, I'll drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows shall all pass away ere I forget all the joy that is mine today.
Such a beautiful song. And as you can see, with the video that was playing, that's a lot of John's roots. John actually started off playing with the Chad Mitchell Trio. And then he played with the New Christy Minstrels, which that song was from New Christy Minstrels. And it was actually the New Christy Minstrels that convinced him to change his name because they couldn't get John Duschendorf on the marquee. So they said, hey, John, you love Colorado and the mountains so much, and Aspen didn't work. So, John Aspen just wouldn't work.
That doesn't have a ring.
No, so they said, how about Denver? John Denver. And he hated it. Absolutely hated it. Because at the time, Gilligan's Island was like the #1 hit show, and Bob Denver was the star of Gilligan's Island. So they finally convinced him. They went, John, there's just no way they'll ever mix you guys up. They just won't. They just won't.
Gilligan couldn't write a song to save his life.
There you go. Couldn't.
Oh, wait, buddy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it takes a village to put on a show like this, and I'd like to introduce everybody up on stage here. I'm very proud to call them my friends, and I'm thrilled to have them as part of this amazing adventure that we're on. And I'd like to start over here with our, what the heck happened there? We got in town.
Dry cleaning episode, I think.
We got into town yesterday. And
It was really
I
big.
think, you said that off, didn't you? It was really, it was big. No. Yeah, it's shrunk, man. Add some water. Here, let me throw some water. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, on bass guitar, I'm thrilled to have him with us. He's been with us right from the start, and he's bass guitar, stand-up bass, whatever you want, and contrabass, Mr. Brian McMahon. And Brian is the first half. If you build homes, you know that you have to have a solid foundation to build on. And Brian is the first half of that foundation. The second half of that foundation, he's also been with us, not you.
Stop it.
Just get over there.
Banjo player is always looking for crack.
Gee whiz. Okay, now, on drums and percussion, would you please give it up for Scott Grant? And next up, well, yes, now he's ready to take a bow. Yes, he is. And you may recognize him from the movie Deliverance. There he is.
Hey!
That's terrible.
I didn't say. I didn't say who you were in that movie. You were like the big guy.
Oh, the big muscly guy.
You're the big muscly guy. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I kid. This gentleman is an award-winning banjo player. He's rated as one of the top banjo in bluegrass in the world. It's getting bigger all the time.
Maybe even in the universe.
A legend in his own mind, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kidding. Mr. Chris Stevens.
Thank you.
Oh, he gets even later. Don't worry about it. He always gets even. Back here on fiddle and first violin, and she's a full-time member of the Okanagan Symphony. She has had the pleasure of playing with a lot of other symphonies around the country. Would you please give it up for Susan Aylard? And going away over on the piano there, you've heard him a couple times tonight, and we call him Mr. Happy.
That's his happy face. He's elated right now.
Yeah, you don't want to see his angry face.
Oh no.
That's actually his happy face. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I kid you, I am thrilled. He is a dear friend, and we get along great. I don't know why, but we do.
But
ladies and gentlemen, he's an amazing player. He's an amazing music director. We've worked in a lot of different shows together. And yeah, you still want to do that show, too. He played Sweeney Todd, and I played the judge.
Ouch.
He liked killing me every night. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neville Bowman. On electric guitar and acoustic guitar, he's also an award-winning guitarist, and comes out of he's rated as one of the top 50 jazz players, and it really is amazing to me because he's an awesome folk and country player as well. Would you please give it up for Sean Bray? And you've heard her sing a few times tonight, and you know that, you know what I think, and she's an amazing soprano, but she's just a great person, a great vocalist. She's got that smile that just lights up a room. It's just not right. It's not normal. Not normal at all. We're gonna, I don't know. The whole band has to go to counseling because of her smile. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give it up for Kara McLeod? I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce this wonderful ensemble. They come from different symphonies across the West. And first of all, from the Victoria Symphony, how are you doing there? This is Karen Huff. From the Kootenai Symphony, on flute, Catherine McKinnon. From the Edmonton Symphony, how you doing there? Theron Pierce on cello. Now, I have a hard time with this lovely lady's last name, so I've actually decided that she's going to go by her first name only, because I think it's a great stage name. And then yesterday we decided that we're going to even shorten it even more. Her name is Etelka, and we're going to just call her E. E. See, I think it can work. The artist known as E. E, eh?
E, eh? That's right.
Oh, yeah. Thank God they that we get along so well. On the second violin here, she takes second to no one. She is an award-winning violin player. Actually, award-winning fiddle player. She's won a Juno for her fiddle playing. She is rated as one of the top 10 fiddle players in the country. Oh, yeah. Allison Granger, right there. And I'd like to introduce this guy on my right. For those who don't know him, he's my brother. I've known him all his life because I'm the older brother. And I got to tell you, I'm still a little annoyed at him. I don't mean to air my dirty laundry here, but I am. I'm still a little annoyed because, look.
Hey, watch it.
My hair migrated. Ladies and gentlemen, acoustic guitar and vocals, my brother Steve Worrell.
Thank you very much. Well, I suppose I'll introduce my big brother. No, you know what? Without him, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. None of these people would be here. He's got a very a huge imagination. I'll get it out. Don't worry. Imagination and a lot of tenacity. You know, because even the conversation with Lee, like, you know, think about this. We have rescued, and he has helped Lee actually rescue, you know, over 80 John Denver arrangements and songs, so that symphonies all over the world can play this stuff the way that it was actually written. That's a big deal. I would have personally, you know, phoned Lee and gone, Lee, you know, and he'd say, well, you know, they were all destroyed. And I'd say, well, it was lovely talking to you, Lee. Have a great day. Click. But not Rick. He stuck with it, and here we are, 5 years later, still performing and having a great time doing it too. So I got to give my big brother Rick Worrell a big hand. Come on.
Thank you, everybody. It truly is a labor of love doing this, and you know, we're all musicians up here. We love music, and there's something about John's music too that resonates. It just does. I mean, we see it with the audiences that we play to. And when we're talking to them after the show, there are people with tears in their eyes, you know, because it takes them back to some memories. It's also a good feeling thing. Yes. Now, I am going to turn over the stage to these guys and let them cut loose.
Go for it. Thank goodness. Go, Chris, go.
Thank you, folks.
Chris Stevens on the banjo, Susan Aylard on the fiddle. Come on, give it up. Well, one person knows what it is.
She put the camera away. Not a good time.
Hey, sport, what happened there? What you bumped the record player? What's oh, wait a minute. I know what's going on. Silly me. Ladies and gentlemen, this happens if I forget to introduce our tech back there, our sound tech. Yeah, he does this. He embarrasses me by skipping the record. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give it up for a very good friend of ours, Mr. Gary Sport Waldy. I would also like to thank Carlos is back there. Carlos, yeah, and Carlos is he's a wonderful guy. He's actually the conductor of the Rocky Mountain Symphony Orchestra, and this is their home. This is where they play. This is where they practice. So thanks to Carlos and everybody here, and Dylan, and everybody here. There's Catherine? No. Yeah. Catherine? Kathleen, sorry. It's not, yeah, that's Catherine. That's Catherine. Kathleen. There's all the staff here. Yeah, I forget things. It's been a long tour. I'll be with you in a minute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you a little story about this because I've been playing this boot now for 47.
Part of the show. Brought our family.
I'm so glad Rent-A-Crowd made it tonight. They're making their money tonight, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, 47 years. 47 years I've been playing this boot. And I got to tell you how it started, because it started actually here. Not here, but here. I played, when I first arrived in Calgary, back in 1976, I went into the Black Bull at the Highlander Hotel. And a friend of mine, we've remained friends, was playing there, a fellow by the name of Gary Beattie. And I talked to Gary on the break, and I said, Gary, I love what you do, man. I could play guitar. I think I could do this. And he said, yeah, no, here's an agent's name, and gave me the agent's name. And I went and called him on the Monday and went and auditioned, played my guitar. And he said, yeah, I can get you work. And the first place I played was the 4-room hotel in Balzac, Alberta. It was Friday, Saturday night. There I was. I showed up on Friday with my 12-string guitar, ready to, take the world by storm. And I was playing, and there was crickets in the audience. They just did not react to me at all. And on the break, I went up to the bartender. I said, have you got beer caps that I can have? And he said, oh, yeah, we got a whole bucket of them. So the next day, I went home, and I made the boot. And I went back the next night, and I played the first set, the same thing, crickets. And then the second set, I brought out the boot. And they were staring at me. I think they were afraid. Because, what guy in their right mind would have this thing in their hand, right? And I said, okay, I'm going to play a song with it. And I went, oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Yeah, and I did that whole thing. And then I got somebody out of the audience to help me out, because me playing the boot, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
That's boring.
So I got somebody out. And normally I would play this song, but I just had shoulder surgery a couple weeks back. And so I can't really bang it the way I should. So I'm going to ask Mr. Happy to come up here and make him even happier.
Oh, he looks thrilled, doesn't he?
My big head.
That's right, he looks excited. A bit of encouragement would help. That's right, a bit of encouragement. Neville.
He just asked, is it a left or a right-handed boot?
I don't know, but you better tune it up.
I think we got it. Okay, I think we got it.
And watch that, how hard you hit that, right? Because I got to put a helmet on. Those things keep flying out.
Here we go. You ready? Clap your hands.
Well, I found a farmer's kind of laid back, ain't nothing old country boy that we can't have. Early to rise, early in the sun. Oh, thank God I'm a country boy. Well, it's simple kind of life, did me no harm. Raising me a family and working on a farm. Days are all filled with and these are kind of charm. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I get cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a fun riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. When the work's all done and the sun's setting low, pull out the fiddle, rustle up the bow. Kids are all asleep and I keep it kind of low. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I play Sally good no day if I could, but the Lord and my wife wouldn't take it very good. Fiddle when I can, work when I should. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a fun riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yeah. Say my life a dime, Georgia was and never was one of them money-hungry fools. Father had my fiddle and my farming tools. Thank God I'm a country boy. When I see the folk driving in a black limousine, and I say people think I'm not to my key. Son, let me tell you now exactly what I mean. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, they got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. Yes, sir. With my dad, I tell him that he died. Never took him by the hand, let me close to his side. Live a good life, play the fiddle with pride. Thank God you're a country boy. When my daddy taught me young how to hunt and how to whittle, taught me how to work, play a tune on the fiddle, taught me how to love and how to give just a little. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. When the sun's coming up, I got cakes on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a fun riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy, yeah.
How about that Neville Bowman guy playing the boot?
Yeah, well, you know, now,
Dangerous.
now he's a multi-instrumentalist. It's going to cost me more.
Yeah, keep that. That's a souvenir. Keep
Oh,
that
look.
bottle cap there.
He broke my boot.
I told you he's dangerous. I have to wear. I think I have to wear a helmet now and safety glasses. It's getting scary.
Broke my boot. Neville. Look at him smiling. He's smiling. People, look at him.
I've never seen him so happy.
It worked.
It happened.
It happened. There you go. Mark this down on your calendar. I think we should make it a holiday. The day that Neville smiled. Woo! Yeah, that'll go national for sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's always that one, you know, we played the campfire thing earlier, and there's always that one song that does it. You know, that you become a fan when you hear that one song. And for me, it happened when I was in, I think, grade 11, and I was up in Northern Ontario with some classmates. The reason why I say Northern Ontario in quotes is because anything north of Markham to Toronto people is Northern Ontario. Well, we're going north. Where are you going? I'm going up to Barrie.
I need to get to Steeles.
Steeles Avenue. There you go. You know, he had brought a John Denver record with him, my friend, and I just played it over and over and over again. There was something about this song that just resonated with me at that time, and I loved it. I've loved it ever since. There's something about the amazing arrangement that Lee has done in a very simple song, but it takes you. And I hope you like it, and I hope it's one of your favorites.
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today. And if I had a song that I could sing for you, I'd sing a song, make you feel this way. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. And if I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. And if I had a wish that I could wish for you, I'd make a wish the sun shine all the while. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost
Thank you. I love the flute. I love the way the flute and the horn come in there, you know, and the strings. Oh, yeah. So yeah, absolutely. You know, John would often refer to Lee Holdridge as a genius because of the arrangements that he did for John. I couldn't agree more. You know, after working on these and actually, you know, doing the transcriptions of these into a computer, it's amazing to hear those parts come together and how, you know, he is a genius. Lee Holdridge, if you get a chance, this man has got a pedigree very, very long. He worked with some of the biggest artists in the business. He wrote the theme for Moonlighting that Al Jarreau sang. He's won 7 Emmys. It's nominated 17 times. He won 2 Grammys with Neil Young. Sorry, not Neil Young, sorry, Neil Diamond. Everybody's going, Neil Young, Heart of Gold?
No, but he did write arrangements for Gordon Lightfoot.
Yes, he did. And that's a lot of people don't realize that he had a very strong connection to Canada. He actually wrote the arrangement for Canadian Railroad Trilogy, Early Morning Rain, Song for a Winter's Night. Yeah, yeah. So he's got a, yeah, he did arrangements with Whitney Houston, Barbra Streisand, everybody. So, and he did movies as well. Remember Mr. Mom? Splash? Remember Splash? He wrote the arrangements for that. Now, we hope you've had a good time. We hope you enjoyed the music tonight. It's been a wonderful, you know, there are so many songs that we could play. But we're going to end it off with a song that y'all know the words to, and we're, for just this song, we're going to scrap the rule. You can sing as much as you want, so sing along. Here we go.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Oh yeah. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Modest lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, tear up in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home down country road. All right. This is a sing-along song, so we need to get a little energy in the room. So first of all, clap your hands, come on. That's it, you got it. And then on a count of 3, I want to hear you all singing. And if you don't all sing along, this will be the longest song you've ever heard. Here we go, on a count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Country road. I'll help you out. To the place I belong. Oh yeah, West Virginia. Now mama, take me home. Country roads. Kick it in, come on. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home down country road. Yeah, take me home down country road. Oh, take me home down country road. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys have been an awesome audience. Thank you so much. God bless. We'll see you again sometime. Thank you all. Take care.
Steve. That's Steve's table.
Thanks and sorry.
I love it when Steve's looking around at everybody else. Yeah, come on, cut that noise out.
Hey, somebody had to make a stink. You guys were doing a great job.
You guys are awesome.
I just thought I'd amplify it a bit.
You guys are awesome tonight. Thank you so much. It's so much fun coming back here. I mean, this is where my music roots, professionally started in Calgary, and I always love coming back. And because we see a lot of people that we've met over the years, and we've made a lot of friendships here. So it's also nice. And there's also a few people that we have to leave town real fast for.
That's right.
We're gone.
The banjo player.
Oh, I kid you not. But you know what? Does any, like we were talking about, that one song. Anybody, anybody out there? What?
Oh.
That's a good one. Not going to do it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Any song. I love it when people give us the choice. Any song.
Any song will do.
Any song will do. Okay. Actually, I heard what that was, and I know what it is. I'm just joking.
Kidding.
But I'm going to let Lee sort of tell you a little bit story about that song.
Well, he was a wonderful guitar player, and he could really literally sit down and play his song and sing it. And I'll give you an example. The first time he came to me, he said, Lee, I've written this new song, and Milt really loves it, and we're going to record it. I'm going to play it for you. So he played me Annie's song, exactly the way you hear it, with the descending line and the on the 12th string with the moving, picking notes and everything, and sang it. And he did it perfectly. And he said, what do you think we should do with that song? I said, we should just do that.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like a mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my love to you, let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms, let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Let me give my love to you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like a mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in a desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
Well, this next song, Lee actually, John did this song, and he did a great version of this song, and it has a little Canadiana flavor to it. And when I first heard it, I went to Lee and I said, Lee, I want to put a little bit more Canadian into it, and can we combine what John did with maybe a little East Coast flavor? And he said, yeah, sure. So he wrote a special arrangement, especially for us, to do. And it, like I say, it's a kind of a mix of John and a little East Coast flavor. It's called The Ballad of the St. Anne's Reel.
He was stranded on some tiny town on fair Prince Edward Island, waiting for the ship to come and find him. A one-horse place, a friendly face, some coffee and a tiny trace, fiddling in the distance bar behind him. A dime across the counter then, shy hello, a brand new friend, walk along the streets in wintry weather. A yellow light, an open door, a hello friend, there's room for more. Then we're standing there inside together. He said, I've heard that tune before somewhere, but I can't remember when. Was it on some other friendly shore? Did I hear it on the wind? Was it written on the stars above? Think I heard it from someone I love. Never heard it sound so sweet since then. Yee-haw! little boy says, I'll take your hat, caught up in the magic of his smile. I'll eat the heart inside he went, off across the floor he sent, his clumsy body graceful as a child. He said, there's magic in that fiddler's arm, there's magic in the town, there's magic in the dancers' feet and the way they put things down. People smiling everywhere, boots and ribbons, locks of hair, laughter, gold goose and Eastern gowns. Yee-haw! Now the sailor's gone, the room is bare, the old piano is sitting there, someone's hat left hanging on the rack, an empty chair's the wooden floor that feels the touch of shoes no more, waiting for the dancers to come back. And the fiddle's in the closet of some daughter of the town. The strings are broken, the bow is gone, and the color's buttoned down. Somewhere on December nights, when the air is cold, the wind is right, there's melody that passes through the town.
Allison Granger. Woo! Woo! They're smoking up here. Woo! Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a song that John would end all his shows with, and it's a wonderful song. Let me put my guitar away. It was all about his guitar and his relationship with his guitar, the things and the stories he learned through it, the life that he lived through it, all the good things that have brought him a wonderful life. And we'd like to do it for you, and we hope you don't mind. We took a little liberty and we put a few pictures up there of our life and our journey. This old guitar taught me to sing a love song, show me how to laugh and how to cry, introduce me to some friends of mine, brighten up some days, and help me make it through some lonely nights. Oh, what a friend to have on a cold and lonely night. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady, opened up her eyes and ears to me. It brought us close together, I guess it broke her heart, and opened up a space for us to be. What a lovely place, lovely space to be.
This old guitar gave me my life, my living, all the things you know I love to do. Serenade the stars that shine on sunny mountainside. Most of all, to sing my songs for you. I love to sing my songs for you. You guys have been an awesome audience. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming out. God bless. We hope to see you again. We're going to stick around. We're going to talk to people after the show. Thank you all very much. God bless. Thank you all. You guys have been awesome.